The OverDrive Live is brought to you by Jam's World and is presented by OC16, exclusively on Oceanic Time Warner Cable.
OverDrive Live. That's right. Yeah. On OC16. OverDrive Live. With Davey D in the place. Once again, it's Davey D in the place to be. FM 100 OC16. Songs on the radio. TV's and video. Island music. Live up in the studio. OverDrive Live finally arrived. To take you on a journey of the best kind. Cause you're watching it live right here on Oceanic. Everybody on the island, them are gone up in a panic. So get it. OverDrive Live. OverDrive Live. On OC16. Hey, OverDrive Live. Yeah. Davey in the place to be. Yeah.
How's it? Welcome to the OverDrive Live. I'm Davey D in the place to be here at a store called Be Ready in the YPO Business Center. You know, the OverDrive Live has been on OC16 for 11 years. And you know, we always try to bring you the best. We bring you the best videos, the best places for grind, all of the stuff. And I wanted to bring you the best place to get your stuff together in case of an emergency. You know, this past a week and couple weeks, we've had this downpouring of rain, flooding. People kind of like wonder, hey, what's going on? What's going on? Well, that's why I wanted to bring you to this store called Be Ready. And with us over here, we got Brother Pono. How you, Pono?
Good.
Hey, man, thank you. This guy is a blessing on our life, and we're so happy to have him on the show. Tell us about yourself, first of all. Where you from? What's your family background and stuff?
Okay. Born and raised in San Diego, California. My family's all originally from here. My great-grandparents, my grandparents, my parents, all moved out there for military reasons. So that's where I was born and raised, but you know, for a long time, we've looked at the islands, trying to come back. My dad has this dream about trying to come back. He was here during Hurricane Aniki, doing 72-hour kits, Mylar blanket type things. And so he always said, I want to get back. I want to help my people, our culture, the people here in the islands.
Well, I'm telling you, I've been here. You guys open what? February 1st?
February 1st.
I've been here to the store like 10 times already. I love coming here because they get you ready in the event of an emergency. We gotta be prepared. I mean, we live on an island. If we get shut out, I mean, it could be, you know, from the docks to a hurricane, tsunami, blackout, whatever it may be. We gotta be ready for an emergency, and that's what we're gonna be focusing on today. We're gonna bring you your favorite videos too. In fact, let's get into one right now, and we're gonna show you about water, food, and power. All the things they have here at Be Ready. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the show. It's the OverDrive Live on OC16. Davey D over here, my boy Pono over here, and we're at Be Ready in the YPO Business Center. Now, Pono, I gotta ask you a question. If you were to make a priority list of stuff to have in the event of an emergency, what would that list look like?
Number one is water, absolutely number one. Next is food, and after that is your power source, things for heat or your first aid. Those four things, but number one and number two, food and water. Okay,
so water, that's why we're in the water section right now. You like how that works out? I noticed that you guys got like water drums, you got the water bob, you got the water bricks. You guys fully stocked with water stuff, and you got the aqua pail.
Exactly.
Talk to us about all the water stuff.
Everything we do here, we try to make it easy, we try to make it accessible, make it so that it makes sense for the people. When it comes to water, filtration, clean water, treated water, aqua pail is our number one seller, the one thing I push, because this is absolutely number one in the world for water. Okay, so get water in this, that's it? No.
That's not gonna last too long, right?
You wouldn't think so. But the thing is, with this, it's a 7-layer treatment, okay? What happens is it goes through different layers. It filters out the bad, it goes through the levels that kills Giardia, kills E. coli, kills the harmful microorganisms, and then it adds in 5 minerals, making it pH balanced. So we're filtering out the bad, we're treating it, killing it, and then we're adding the good things in. And so it's very portable, it's very easy to use. This one here, we have 4 different sizes. This is our smallest, okay? In here, you can do 400 gallons of septic tank type water, okay? We're talking about the bottom of the sewage, okay? You put 400 gallons through this. Hopefully no one really has to do that though. So what we do is we tell them, if you have a lake, a river, a stream, a backyard pool, water sources, whether it's rain or gutter or water you have stored up, you can put it through here and you do 800 gallons, okay? So it doubles.
Oh, okay, I got you. So there's not water in this. This is the water filtration thing.
This is the
Oh, I got you. I got you. So how does it work?
All it is you take the sticker off the top, okay? All this is to protect it. You take a plug off the bottom, okay? This is where your clean water comes out.
Okay.
Pull these off, now you run water through, okay? And as you go through, it filters out the bad. Okay, there's processes where it takes out all the debris, smaller debris, then it takes out clays and oils and tars, and then after like I said, it cleans it, it treats it. In other words, it kills the harmful things, and then filters out even things like chlorine or radiation. So now if you have a backyard pool, now that is a water source.
Okay, Paul, I gotta tell you, I'm a little bit cynical because I mean you can say all of this stuff, but
Yeah.
I mean there is no way I would like open this thing up just by your words and say, okay, I'm gonna drink them.
Exactly.
We gotta try sample this thing, bro.
We're going to. That's the thing. We have a bucket full of some dirty manure type of water that we just pulled out right from outside our store.
And you're gonna run it through there, and you're
We're
gonna
gonna
drink
run
them
them through.
and you're gonna drink the whole thing.
We're gonna drink them.
No,
And we. There's no here.
Bruh.
We.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Okay.
The thing is, I'm very confident. Like I said, #1 in the world. It's easy, it's affordable, and the thing is, it's portable. You have to consider your portability when it comes to your water.
No, I agree with that because you know you got this thing. Look at this. Even I'm not that manly myself, and I can carry this thing. Now just imagine having to store like 30 cases of water just to last you. You know what I mean? Or your family, or your wife or your mom having to carry 155-gallon drum of water.
Exactly.
There's no way.
Exactly, and that's not going to happen.
Let's try and sample it. We'll try drink. Ready?
Okay, let's.
Oh, wish me luck. Yeah, it is sweet.
So that's what you're going to taste.
Welcome back to the show. It's the OverDrive live on OC16. Spending some time in a new store called Be Ready in the Waipio Business Center. And you guys stock all kinds of stuff. #1 brands in the world. And we talked about water already, which is very important. Next thing is food. That's why we're in this section over here. Tell us about the Thrive foods you guys got and Shelf Reliance.
Fantastic. The food we have here is all freeze-dried foods. Shelf Reliance, fairly new company, but when it comes to food storage, they are #1 in the world. The reasons why, here's a couple things. The variety that we have your 5 main food groups. You have things like desserts, you have things like drinks, everything from the meats, the grains, the rices, as well as the fruits and vegetables. I mean, even here, one of our best sellers in the fruits, for example, we have pineapple. I mean,
Pineapple?
Pineapple.
Are you serious?
Every day we sell cans
Fact,
of
we
pineapple.
have
Wow. But
on cue. This is freeze dried, right?
freeze-dried. And the good thing is about these things
Oh, wow.
is there's 25 to 30 year shelf life on average. It's,
I lost the taste. Wait, hold on.
yeah, I like the crap. But see, 25 to 30
Go
year
ahead,
shelf life. Yeah, and try another one.
Bro.
See, and then after you open it, things like this, it lasts a year to a year and a half. Okay, there's no preservatives, there's no salts, no sugars, no MSG. It's easy to use. All you do is add water to it. Okay, things like this, I love to eat it just normal, without water. But other things, even a couple years back, you would never have thought you can make pizza and tacos and lasagnas and casseroles. I mean, and like I said, everything, even down to the desserts, the brownies, the macaroons, the ice cream sandwiches. I mean, no one would ever have guessed.
And it's good. So that is just the freeze dried, but you can reconstitute it, right?
Reconstitute.
Add
just
water, boom. Now, I kind of heard something you said a little bit back. You said the shelf life is 25 years?
25 to 30 year shelf life, unopened. Okay?
Wow.
The only thing that affects it, it's not so much the temperature, the heat, where you store it, it's the humidity. So after it's opened, like I said, it's still food storage because it still lasts you a year to a year and a half.
And I gotta tell you, we came to one of the taste tests over here at Be Ready, and we had the chili. Oh, brah. I mean, they just made their own, you get a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and make your own. And you guys actually offer recipes and stuff, right?
True.
So, I mean, they're not just gonna sell you the product and leave you hanging. They're gonna teach you how to use them. You know what I mean? Like the pineapples. Now, this is the freeze-dried stuff over here. And we actually reconstituted some. So I'm gonna eat this one. And then when we come back, We're gonna see the reconstituted one, yeah?
Yeah. And like you said, even when it comes to recipes, we have people, we want you to learn from other people's mistakes or things that they found out, you know, little tips they have. So we actually have cookbooks. I mean, you can use everything just out of the cans, out of your self-reliance. I mean, it talks about everything, you know, multiple things, desserts, all the foods, the breakfast to dinner type things, you know, and so this is another, you know, way to learn, another way just to see and sample and use it, you know. But like I said, you don't have to just use this. If I just want to use something and substitute it in, I'm getting more for my dollar's worth, it's more nutritious, and I don't have to throw away food, and that's a big thing.
Yeah, you know, like waste.
Save money.
You know, like waste food, and they get everything from milk to you guys get like one chocolate milk too, right? Chocolate drink. They get desserts and the importance of the meats, the chickens, all of that stuff here with this Thrive food, and it is really good. I promise you. I think I can eat this whole thing. Come on.
You can. You can.
All right. Okay.
See.
In fact, you know, I think we do have the reconstituted ones already, so we're gonna look how this one, the reconstituted pineapples look. Okay, so you just put them in water. Oh wow.
It's as if you cut them fresh that day.
I think I can eat this and this one. Okay? Can. I'm so mahoy. We'll be back on the OverDrive Live on OC16. Oh, this burger is good, bro.
This is the life.
Welcome back to the show. It's the OverDrive Live on OC16. We're going to check out pretty soon. But before we leave, we got to get one more last essential in your survival kit, your disaster preparedness kit. And this is the stuff we need over here. We need power, right? To warm up food. Or for me, I want scaredy cat, so I like one lamp.
Exactly.
So be ready. One thing I know about you guys is you guys stock the #1 brands of everything. Tell us about Humless.
So the Humless is a lithium-powered battery. The good things about this is it's a 12-volt battery, which means basically anything you put into your house, you can charge them in this. Like I said, you can plug them in from a solar panel. You can have a 90-watt solar panel will charge us in 8 hours. Okay, if you have 2, it'll charge in 4, and then 3 just over 2 hours to charge completely. Okay, and so you can do that here, or you can charge from your wall in about 2.5 hours. Now, what I love about this battery is that from a single charge, I can run my fridge, freezer for 8 hours straight.
Okay, I gotta ask you a question, because I can go grab any generator right now and do it. Kind of will probably do the same thing. Is it, well, what makes Humless different?
There's a couple things. Generators are typically loud, give off fumes. You have to maintain them. They use gas and they're heavy. Okay, and so by doing all these things, we cut down on it. A lithium power battery, okay, the lithium battery itself is 3 times less than a lead battery, which is typically used for most generators or type things like this. So the complete set is 40 pounds.
Incredible, light stuff. All right, so if you want it, Humless Sentinel batteries, you gotta come to Be Ready in the Waipio Business Center. What's your guys' hours and location?
We're open Monday through Saturday from 10 to 7. Our location, we're at 94-1388 Moaniani Street, just down the street from Costco.
Very cool, Pona. And come down, you know, ask him a lot of questions, like he said, about emergency stuff. I'm not asking him if he like going on a date or anything, because he is single. Well, Pono, thank you so much for opening up the doors of here. Be ready, man, especially because we're coming up on hurricane season. We just had the heavy rains and flooding in Honolulu, and people are like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? Hey, be ready. Come check them out at the Waipio Business Center. Aloha.